to see y'all talking it up to each other. This is Power. Put your hands together, everybody. Woo. Where my table bangers at? Come on, let me hear ya.
Yeah. Yeah.
Presenting opportunities where everyone rises. I was just checking y'all out. So this is Bright Star Community Outreach, our Wednesday midweek party that we have every second and fourth Wednesday, except for November. It's the third and fifth Wednesdays. Can somebody turn around and look at that camera and wave at our online? I don't know why. I don't know why y'all won't come in. We have a great time. Watch this. Welcome to Power!
Yeah.
And did y'all enjoy your lunch? You know what? Y'all converged on this place today. We ran out of everything. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for being here and taking all this food up out of here. Who's our partners, baby?
You know chicken died that we might live. Huh?
That's the gospel bird. Yes, it is.
Our partners. Let's give it up for the Joyce Foundation.
Yeah!
Northwestern Medicine. University of Chicago. United Way of Metro Chicago. And also Bright Star Community Outreach.
Give it up real quick for that chicken and them fries and them Hawaiian rolls. I didn't even get to put
my.
Woo, I'm going to have to go get me one. Sink my teeth in one of them. That's like one of my favorite things.
You know what? Let's give away something.
You want to give away something?
I just feel a giveaway in my spirit.
Already? I don't think they ready.
They ain't ready? Well, we don't have to then. We just don't do it yet.
Y'all ready to get some prizes?
We're going to do bingo now?
Let's just do bingo. Everybody's done eating. Move your chicken bones out the way, your soda cans, and your water bottles, and get those bingo cards out. We have chips in the middle of the table for you to use and return to the table, please, because we're going to need them for the next Power session. We're going to ask Destiny if we could clap loud enough. She'll come out here.
She
Destiny,
might come
where
out.
you at?
Where you at, Destiny?
I think if we clap just a little bit louder, she'll come out. Destiny! Destiny is going to lead our bingo game.
Is she coming?
Is she coming?
Here she comes.
Where's she at?
They blocking her. Let
you
her through.
Come on. Time is money. Let's go. Come on, clap your hands for Destiny.
That little bit come on through.
Yeah, put them right in here because I don't want nobody to see. This is top secret right here. You put the bowl in there too. Just put it all in there. Yeah. So Destiny, here you go.
Hello. I made this one hard for y'all, okay? I switched it up.
Everybody ready?
Y'all ready?
All right, let's go.
The first one is 025.
025.
The bingo? Yeah. 025, the red sheet, the power sheet. For everyone that's new, that's what we're using to play bingo, aka power. So the first one was 025. The next one is P9. P9. And make sure y'all put y'all coin on a free space. Don't forget the free space. Next is R69.
R69. R69.
See, I made this hard. Y'all. Yeah. Next one is E53.
E53.
Okay, let me pull y'all.
They're getting mad. They're getting mad in the gallery.
Okay, 029. That's yours? Okay.
029.
Next. 019. 019. It's a lot of O's. Let me try to switch it up for y'all. Next is E48. Oh! I'm about to go check.
Somebody hollered, Power Bingo. We just about to verify it. We got to verify it. I think, sis, this is your first time here, right? Come on, clap it up for our first time getting a gift. Yeah.
Let's wait.
Let's see.
got
come
it.
on, clap your hands. We're going to ask you to see this gentleman in the back waving his hand. He has your $25 gift card
Wonderful.
for you. Come on, clap it up one more time.
Wonderful.
Yeah, we're coming down to the end of the year, babe. Can you believe we've been doing this since February?
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable. And some of these faces I've seen week after week, we really appreciate you. Stay tuned for what we're going to do next year. We really don't know. Y'all want to keep going? Y'all want more of this? It don't sound like it. Y'all want to keep going? All right, we'll see what the CEO has to say about it. We're going to tune into a video about our health and wellness. Now, remember, you may have been here all of these months, but there could be somebody sitting right next to you that needs this information. So if you could just keep it in mind and oblige them, we'll be back.
According to a recent Accenture report, a skills gap exists as there's a disparity between supply and demand of skilled job seekers. BSEO facilitates and implements trainings and programs that reskill and upskill participants for potential job shifts in employment and connects them to sectors in high demand that will provide livable wages. In order to maintain a reasonable standard of living and be able to save money, our department works diligently to connect Greater Bronzeville job seekers to stable, well-paying employment. The United Way of Metropolitan Chicago selected BSEO as the lead agency for the Greater Bronzeville Neighborhood Network. Here's our goal: 5,000 residents ages 16 to 55 with jobs that contribute to household sustainability by 2027. Even in a pandemic, our network has placed 4,193 residents in household sustaining jobs. At this pace, we will nearly double our goal by 2027. Since 2019, we have provided financial literacy coaching, training, or a combination of both of the two for over 950 participants. In the first 4 months, participants saw an increase in their credit score of nearly 69 points, a decrease in their debt of $1,000, and an increase in their savings of $100. Our client base expressed a desire for tools to create a job, especially those who have been previously affected by the criminal justice system. BSEO curated a 12-week entrepreneurship training program, and in our inaugural cohort, produced 20 graduates with a viable business plan, and 70% of our participants established an LLC. One of our participants had a functional website with over $5,000 in revenue, and each participant received financial literacy guidance in areas like personal credit, business credit, and retail banking services for businesses. We're extremely proud of these future Black business owners. Chicago Public Schools tapped us to lead the Safe Passage program, covering 8 Bronzeville schools, ensuring 3,000 students can travel to and from school safely. And as a result of the success, City Hall gave us an opportunity to recruit, train, and deploy business corridor ambassadors, creating a visible and welcoming presence in our neighborhood commercial centers and business corridors for residents and visitors. We believe that creating a strategy to address workforce development is an important component of our work under the T&T CNC model. Businesses have the demand, our community has the supply, and BSEO is here to move our residents from community to opportunity.
All right, clap it up, clap it up, clap it up. I heard what she said. She said from community to opportunity. And that's what we're doing every second and fourth Wednesday, creating opportunities for our residents within our reach to have resources that you may not know are out here. Today we have Bright Star Community Outreach Health and Wellness Department. From my right to my left, Aaron Williams. Oh, y'all could do better than that. Y'all talk to him on the phone now. Aaron?
Yes,
How you doing over there?
You know what? I'm doing so much better. I got some of that chicken.
That did it, didn't it?
Man, listen,
That was
that
it.
chicken did it for me.
That's it. And we have our director, Eli Kendrick. Come on, clap it up for Eli. Or Elijah, which do you prefer? Eli, okay. And we have Nikisha. Nikisha Washington. Let me put some respect on that. Nikisha Washington. And we have my love bug down in the corner chilling. Johnny Vaughn.
It's me. I run the whole department.
So this group right here represents the best of Bronzeville's Health and Wellness Department of Bright Star Community Outreach. Let's give it up for them real quick. They work hard for y'all. You may not know it, but you'll see it in a minute. You'll see. So Eli, as our director, use your microphone, sir. Is it on?
I think
It is.
There we go.
So as our director, what's new? What's new in the Health and Wellness Department?
Man, well, first, can I do what you did earlier? Where my table bangers at?
The table bangers, where you at up in here?
Man, I love it. As Joni said, I'm Eli. I'm the new Health and Wellness Director
Yes,
here.
clap it up for the
Bright
new
Star. Yes.
director.
Bright Star Community Outreach. You know, our pastor, he's a very great visionary, and so the community was talking about health. Pastor said we need some health stuff going
Let's
on.
do it.
And, you know, as God see fit, he tapped me. And thank God, Joni, you were part of the team
I
prior
was a
to
part
me.
of the team,
And let me
yes.
tell y'all something. Joni and the team prior, they left me a good slate to work with.
Well, I was going to
So
do that.
let me
do that.
I want to personally first start off saying thank you to you and
wow.
everybody else that was before you. And so right now what we're doing with the Health and Wellness Department is that we're addressing what we call social determinants of health. So if you think about it, most of the time when people think about health, they think about, you know, when you go to the doctor, you think about your own high blood pressure, your own obesity, diabetes, right? But when you're talking about social determinants of health, that's when you look at what's in the community that's causing this, right?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
is there stress, right, from violence, right? And we all know stress causes high blood pressure, right? Do I have a place where I can go shop and get fresh fruits, fresh vegetables, and I don't have to go way out, you know, to the north side or to, you know, the suburbs or somewhere, right? So those are things that impact our health, and we call those the social determinants of health. So to do
Awesome.
that,
Go
we
ahead.
do it in two ways, right?
Yeah.
So the first thing we do, we look at the chronic diseases, right, which is your high blood pressure, diabetes, obesity, heart failure. And then we do something, which is our research end, which is what we're going to focus on today.
So we're going to focus on the research
And that's
side of
our
that.
violence today.
Oh,
yes.
yeah.
How many of y'all tired of violence in
I'm
Chicago?
tired of it.
Yes.
I am. I know I am. So listen, before we go to the next question, social determinants of health, can you tell me at least one? Just tell me at least one, or if you can tell me all of them. You know,
Oh.
because he is actually a doctor for real. No, he's a doctor for real. He matriculated through medical school.
I did.
Y'all can do better than that. This is a black doctor, y'all.
I did.
Can you tell us the social determinants of health? Now, y'all better listen. You don't know if a game is attached to this. You don't know if a game is attached to this session.
It's 5 of them.
Is
Remember, at least 1 out of the 5, though, okay? 1 is economics. That's your jobs. The second one is education. The third one we call built environment. That's simply the community, right? The community, how the community looks. The next one is we're looking at the social aspects of the community, right? So social is one. And when we talk about social, we're talking about are you able to interact with other people in your community and feel safe doing that? Like, do you feel safe, you know, going to the block party? Do you feel safe? Like that? That's a social interaction. And then the 5th one is healthcare. All right?
Wow.
So those are the 5.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm going to switch over to the only other beautiful woman on the stage.
Go ahead.
Y'all don't think she beautiful? Oh, this girl is banging with this red Mac. I know you nervous. That's why I'm
Thank you.
doing this.
Yes, you do know I'm nervous.
So, Keisha, you red Mac, that red Mac lipstick is smacking. Listen, Keisha, I appreciate you because you keep this department together.
Yes.
And some of them call you mother, and I get it. You keep
Yes.
them all. You keep them on the rails. I don't know how you do it. God bless you,
It's
sis.
hard, but I try very hard.
Oh, you do a great job. Listen, how will the information that we're going to talk about today, so tell us a little bit about what you do. Tell us about it. What do you do?
So I am the program coordinator for STC,
And we go out into the community. We have community workers.
Okay.
That we go out into the community in Bronzeville and recruit participants that may qualify.
Okay, for the program that's going on. So you
Absolutely.
mentioned STC. What is that? What is STC?
Oh, you got me on that one.
Okay. So can somebody
No,
help
that
me?
is the Safer Together Coalition.
Safer Together
Yes.
Coalition?
Mhm.
Safer Together Coalition. We're going to find out what that's all about because we need to bring resources like this to our community to make sure that we have all that the other communities has, right? We need to make sure. So, John,
Yes.
that sounds strange. I never call you John,
Right.
but I will, for the sake of the camera, call you John. I
Stop
won't
it.
call you
Stop it.
what I call you.
ahead. Stop it.
All right, so we talked a little bit about the STC program. Do people get paid for being a part of it? And we're going to dig into it, so y'all keep your ears on.
Oh,
Will people get paid for being a part of this program that she said that the community workers go out and recruit
yes, they
for?
do. They do. Just to backtrack a little bit, STC basically, we want to determine what causes violence. So we have to do the research to find out why things are happening the way they're happening.
Okay.
That way we can come up with programs to prevent it instead of always reacting. So this is the program where we're trying to get into the minds of the community, why things are happening the way they are. Now we can come up with preventive measures to combat violence in our community.
Awesome.
And yes, if you are a participant in the program, you can make up to $400.
Sign me up.
You can make up to $400. So if you go through the whole process, it's a 7-month process. If you go through the whole process, you can make $400. The first testing, which is the longest part, the baseline, is $100. And then every month we'll call you and go through the surveys again, and you can make $50 each time after that. But it is a
Wow. So
7-month
it's a steady income for the next 7 months.
7 months, yes.
If the people who sign up and qualify stick with it.
Stick with
That's
it.
the point.
Yes.
Because you know, if you gave me $400 up front, you may have to track me down. So, you know, we did our best to make sure that our community was compensated for this study, but to give somebody $400, we would come up with disconnected phone numbers. She don't live here no more.
Right.
He's gone. So they know just how to do it. Aaron, thank you, John. Tell me what kind of questions are asked through this STC Safer Together Coalition program.
Some of the questions that will be asked will be in this way. In the past 6 months, including today, how often did you get into a serious physical fight?
Wow.
Another question is, how many of your friends have carried a knife, razor, or a gun? Now, don't answer that question, because some of y'all mothers, I know you got some razor blades somewhere. And another question is, in the past 6 months, how often have you heard gunshots in your neighborhood?
Wow.
And the last another question is, how often in the past 6 months, including today, has someone pulled a gun on you? So these questions are some very serious questions. They really get down to the matter of violence.
So y'all not playing with these questions
No,
and
ma'am.
with this information.
No.
No, ma'am.
Like it's not just something, you're not wasting the community's time. These are relevant questions to today. I can't think of a day, and this is the honest to God's truth, and it's pretty sad that I can go to bed and I hear a pop in the middle of the night, and I'll be like, oh, it's just a gunshot. So if you become numb to something that shouldn't even be normal. So we have people here that access or get into that information to try to bring resources to our community for things just like that. And that's what this team is doing through this STC program. Keisha, how do you qualify for this?
So the participants, we ask that their ages between 18 and 30 that live in the Bronzeville area.
Young people.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And that you speak fluent English.
Okay.
And just, a safety, there's a safety score that we also, you have to meet as well.
Okay. All right. So we're looking for the information and data from young people ages 18
to 30.
18 to 30 years old. Okay. What happens if a participant doesn't qualify, Eli? What happens?
Yeah, so let me, if I can tag on to.
Sure.
So I know many of you may say, oh, well, I'm not 18 and 30, but I'm pretty sure you got a daughter, a nephew, a cousin, auntie, Nim, somebody around it, somebody that you may know, right? So please, all of these cards are on your table. So please
pass them along.
There you go, pass it along.
I see a QR code on here. Can they do something? What's that QR code all
There's
about?
a QR code. If you scan that QR code, you put that information in there, we got you. We're going to contact you.
I will be personally contacting you. That's what I do.
That's
I'll be
mama.
calling to talk to you.
That's mama right there.
Yeah, exactly. That's mama. So here's the beautiful part of it, Joni. Even if you don't qualify for the study, when you come in and you start the baseline, you get $25
Just for your time.
Just for your time for coming
Shucks.
in. $25 just for coming in.
Just for your time.
That's it. And your time will be less than 30 minutes.
Wow.
Yep. So if you don't qualify, your time is less than 30 minutes, you got $25.
I love that.
But
So
if you do qualify, 3 hours.
That's all right though. We're gonna get to the root of the problem, one person at a time. What happens with the information? Will other people outside the health and wellness department know what? Like if I tell you, if I'm sitting down talking, because I believe Aaron and John are the processors, right?
Yes.
They really talk to the people, and we're going to assessors. Thank you,
Yes.
Mama. The assessors are right here on the corners, and we'll get back to you and dig a little bit on that. But people may be leery about giving their true self away like that. So what happens?
Yeah, and
with
so
the information?
and we understand that, right? Because
Yeah.
of past history with African Americans and research studies, we haven't been done quite well, right? But this is a new day, new time, and thank God for our pastor and his
Thank
partnerships.
God for him.
Yes, thank God for our pastor.
Yeah, let's
Thank
put
you,
it together
Pastor.
for our pastor.
I really do. We
Our
really do.
CEO,
Yes.
Pastor Chris Harris.
Pastor
yes.
Chris Harris. And so I want to let you know, and I can assure you that whatever information is provided to us, no one will have access to that outside of the people who are part of the study. And that is, we partner with Northwestern, so it'll be Northwestern and Bright Star. We are the only two people that will have your information. If you tell us something that is even that you feel maybe I may get in trouble for that. Guess what? We are not reporting you. We are not. That's not our business, right? That's how safe your information is. Okay. So
Awesome.
Once we get it, it's a wrap.
So you said something about study. What is a research project study? What is that? What is a research project, or what is it all about?
Yeah, so with research studies, usually what they are doing, they're either trying to uncover something that we don't already know, right? Or we're trying to find out how can we do something better, right? So you either don't know something, you're like, oh, well, let me figure out how does this work, right? Or you're saying, hey, we have something that's working, but we don't know how it works, or we want to improve it. So in this case, we're talking about violence, right?
Yeah.
We're trying to figure out, like, what is the root cause of this violence? So that's the part where we don't know. We're trying to figure it out. But we also have an intervention part of that, which is once we get all of the information together, we put all of the data together, then we say, how can we improve it? And we use that data to bring about interventions that the community, that your voices will tell us what we need to do and what's best.
So the data that we get comes straight from our community.
Comes straight from the community
I love
members,
that. And
yeah.
they get compensated for giving their information.
They get compensated for giving their information.
I love that.
Yep.
Come on, put your hands together for that. Do you know anybody 18 to 30 that we could, kind of like, you can get them to get this QR code, and we need your help. We really do, because we are really concerned about Bronzeville. Our pastor was born and raised here. Every initiative that we take part of always starts with this community, because he is concerned about the young people. We can't reach everybody, but you can. We can all reach somebody, all right? So back to Aaron and to John. I'm going to ask both of y'all this question. Can you tell me what? Okay, we talked about the questions. How is this information collected? Like we talked about it a little bit, but what is the process? So we get a phone call. Somebody clicks the QR code. What happens after that, y'all?
Okay, well, the information will be collected in a series of interviews. The initial screening interview will take about 3 hours. Tell your loved ones, yes, be prepared to stay for up to 3 hours. And then we will ask questions about your past history, your current circumstances, and activities. And in addition, you will complete an assessment of your mental abilities, your memory, and your concentration. And you will also answer questions about your mood, substance abuse, emotions, beliefs, and attitudes.
Yeah.
And then you will complete, I think John already mentioned this, but you will complete a 6 monthly follow-up interviews, and those interviews take up to maybe 30 minutes to an hour each to complete. And in these interviews, we will ask you about any run-ins that you had with other people over the past month, where someone was or could have had, or somebody could have been physically hurt. And you will also complete a questionnaires that asks about your mood and things of that nature. So that's how the information is collected.
You know what? I haven't seen it. Thank you, Aaron. I haven't seen it, but I heard y'all got a swanky little space where you have your interviews with our community. They don't just come into, is it a private area? What is
It's
that?
definitely a private area, and we're working feverishly to finish it. And I just want to add one thing, because what I've learned over this process is people will judge you by how you look.
Yeah.
And the people that I have interviewed and taken through the process, these are some smart young people.
Yes, they are.
And it's a shame how society puts them in a box.
Wow.
Because I'm telling you right now, we've had to go through the test, and that test is hard.
Yes, it is.
But to see these 18-year-olds and 20-year-olds go through this test, it enlightens us that these are some smart, and I hate to say children, but young people. So my thing is, let's stop putting people in a box and stop judging them by how they look, because you can have a doctor or a lawyer, and they just need an opportunity. So that's what I just wanted to add personally to this process. And and another thing, you don't know what they're going through.
Exactly, right.
They're holding a lot of emotion, and I'm glad that we have a safe space for them where they can pour out to us. I think we become counselors after a while.
Exactly.
You know, so that process has helped me also personally.
I really love that.
Let me interject if you don't
Go
mind.
ahead.
And so, because we call them our assessors, they do a lot of the question asking and questionnaires. It's to the point where I literally have to make sure that after each session they have, that they take time off for themselves to regroup, to recollect, because some of the information they received, some of it is very heart touching, right? And it can be very draining for them. So in the same way that, they are helping the community, they are being impacted by it too. And so that's why we have mechanisms in place, right, to support them so they can continue to do the work that they're doing.
Well, I would just like to personally thank you for having those things in place to make sure that their own health and wellness stays balanced. So let's clap it up for our director.
Oh, I need to add something else too.
Yes.
Yes.
You know what?
He
We
makes
do
sure
have
that
some
we
pretty
have the snacks.
Good snacks.
That's right. I need my snacks now.
Yes.
But another great thing about this program, now some of these questions can be very invasive. But in research studies and things of this nature, you don't have to answer questions that make you feel uncomfortable.
Good.
So
That's good to
we
know.
don't, we definitely honor your or respect who you are. And another thing about this test that John mentioned is that the emotional thing could kind of take a toll on you. And I wish that everybody that I interviewed, I wish that I had the solution to their problem. I wish I could give each and every one of them $1 million and say, hey, go to school, pursue your dreams. So the first thing that I do when I come in contact with a participant, I ask them, you know, who are you? What is your passion? What is that thing that makes you come alive? Some of them said, you know what, I really love to help. Some of them say, you know what, I really love to draw, or I wish I could go back to school, or I started school, but because of family circumstances, I had to stop, and things of that nature. So it really takes a toll on you emotionally, but I pray that through this study and them just coming in contact with us, that something could happen where they could fulfill their dreams, etc.
I believe down the road they'll remember this program, because I'm sure it will impact them in a way that they'll be able to make a difference in their families and in their circles of influence also. So tell me just a little bit. We're gonna wrap this up, but how do you, when our director Eli, he said that he gives you time, a little bit of time of respite to get your minds back focused. What do you do in those moments for your own selves? What do you do?
Go have a drink. No. Don't y'all look at me like that.
It's a Pepsi.
Pastor.
It's a Pepsi, yeah, Pepsi, cherry Coke.
I know
He's
you
doing
laugh
his role,
right now,
Joni.
Pastor
This is his
Harris.
role to keep us laughing.
You just you just have to step away.
Yeah.
Step away, maybe go outside, walk around just to get your thoughts. And then for me, just being around these guys, you know, laughing and joking and telling stories and stuff like that. So it's just get your mind off of that. But you will never forget that individual.
Right.
Wow.
And long as they know that Bright Star is a friend, they'll keep coming back.
I love it. Come
They'll
on,
keep
clap
coming
it up for that. We are a friend in the community. Aaron, what about you? What are some of the things that you do?
You know what? I come back to the office and I just crack jokes. I mean, that's my thing. It just kind of releases, I would probably say, the burden or the things that you have heard and experienced.
Wow.
Or sometimes I just take a walk around the Turn Center and just
Looking
say,
for
hey,
snacks.
you're looking for snacks. I go and raid everybody's candy jars and their cookie jars. So yeah, that's what I do.
That's good. Now, Keisha, you are really you're the linchpin in this whole thing, because you keep us all together. You make sure that everybody is where they need to be on the day and the time.
I do.
How do you release from having so much of a schedule to keep everybody else together? I can imagine that would be can be taxing also.
It can. It's very taxing.
Yeah.
But my main focus outside of the participants is to make sure that, just to make sure that the assessor's mental state is together.
I believe you.
I make sure that they're together. And once once Aaron has his snacks and
That's right.
Bishop has John has his Pepsi.
Oh, yes.
Then, I'll just as they mentioned, just take a walk around, get some air.
Right.
Can I add one thing?
Go ahead.
Uh-oh.
We couldn't do this also not without Keisha, but
Destiny.
also Destiny.
Destiny Evans is a part of the Health and Wellness Department.
Oh, yeah. She keeps the business together.
Yeah, she keeps it together.
And she
keep the
holds
snacks
me
together.
accountable for what I have to do for these gentlemen. She holds me accountable. She
So it
makes
takes-
sure that I have a
takes team.
checklist.
It takes a team to
Absolutely.
make this thing work right.
Absolutely.
I run the department. I just let Eli run it.
Okay.
Yeah, I let
And
him.
aren't you
He's telling
missing
the
one
truth.
other
He's telling the
person?
truth.
You're missing one other person also. Do we want to make
Latoya.
mention of that other
So yeah,
person?
and I was gonna thank my team too before.
Yeah.
I don't know if we're.
You go right ahead.
Yeah, but personally, I want to openly thank the team that Pastor has inherited me with. Man, these are some amazing women and men. So the lead on this is Latoya. Latoya, she's a very phenomenal African American woman. She owns 2 research companies. So one's based here in Chicago and one is based in Houston. She recently just received an award from Beyonce.
Yes, she did.
She was recognized for that.
Yes, she
so
did.
she's a phenomenal young lady. And the only reason why she's not here today is because she's in Ghana doing some humanitarian work. So can we give it up for Latoya?
Wow.
Latoya Hinton-Howery.
Wow.
Yes, phenomenal young lady. And then, as we know, we have everybody else here. If we could get Destiny to come out. I know you back in the
Destiny.
back
Come
doing
on,
some
Destiny.
things,
Come on, Destiny.
Away
But
for a
come on,
minute.
step away.
And
Come
while
on
she's
now,
coming,
Destiny.
you have
Yeah.
some people that are in the street, beating the streets for you.
Yes, and we're going to mention them too. So,
Yes.
So the way it happens is that we have a team of recruiters. It's 4 guys. They bust their butts, right? Making it happen for us, bringing in the people. Once they bring in the people, nope, come on up here, Destiny. Yes.
You know I have separation
have my
anxiety.
seat. There you go.
Come on
You can
next
have
to
my
me.
seat.
Once our recruiters go out into the community, bring the people to us, then Nakisha is the one who collects their information. She screens them meaning she makes sure they're eligible. She sets them up with the appointments. Once they get the appointments with Nakisha, then that's when John and Aaron do what we call the assessments. That's where they do that 3-hour long conversation they have.
Yeah.
With the sensitive questions, right? And that's when they do that. And then, they go back to Nakisha, and Nakisha, she schedules them.
I schedule them for the follow-up after the 3-hour assessment is done. Then I follow up with the 30 minutes to an hour follow-up where
Wow.
where you receive also compensation as well.
And here's the thing. All of that is done because this young lady right here
There she
makes
is.
sure she
Yes.
really does.
She holds
makes
it together.
Sure
I
that
keep them
all
together.
schedules are put together. She stays on top of me. Eli, nope, that ain't gonna work. So yes, so I have an amazing team. What you guys see here,
Yes, you do.
they do the work. I just so happen to be a part of what they do.
Well, listen, I've been in your space. I have been in their space. They have an office like no other. It's laid out. It's decked out. The best office? Well, that can be challenged.
With snacks.
Okay. Okay.
Challenge.
But you
Challenge
walk in
received.
there, and they have created an environment where it is a safe place for each of them. So it's not that they're not siloed. In other words, Aaron is not in his corner just doing his thing, and none of them. They are a family. And sometimes I get a little jealous because they go to lunch and then they come back, and my husband said, "You want half of this sandwich?" I would have liked to go with you sometime. But that's their family. That is their family. What you laughing at, Destiny? That's too hard. Yeah. So they have created that. And because of this team right here, our community is better. I guarantee you that everything they do in there is integral, and they are a wonderful group of people to work alongside of. Can we clap our hands for Bright Star Community Outreach Health and Wellness Department? Any
Can I make
final
one
words,
last-
anybody?
Yes.
One last plug.
Look,
Well, Aaron, you first.
if you want to contribute to my mental health, please feel free to drop off a pound cake,
Yes.
a peach
Snacks
cobbler,
and food.
or a buttermilk pie to the Turn Center, 444 South
Put your
Evans.
name on it.
And right, put your name on it, and the secretary will call me, and I'll come down and pick it up. Thank you in advance. Thank you.
Anybody else? No?
I was just going to make one other quick announcement. So we do multiple things, right? So something else that we're doing
What
in
else are you
2
doing?
weeks. In 2 weeks, it's being led by Aaron. Is our palliative care project that we have going on.
Ah.
And so we're looking at young people and their experience with palliative care and hospice. And so we had a phenomenal one that was set up by Aaron last night. It was amazing.
Come on, Aaron.
He did a
Do your
good
work.
job.
Do your
He
good
did a
work.
great job.
And so on November the 28th, that's
Okay.
a Tuesday night, we're doing another one. And we're looking for about 10 people.
10 young people.
10 young people between the ages of 18 and 28. You get compensated $100 for your
Wow.
time, and we feed you. Okay, so if you know somebody between the ages of 18 and 28, hit up Aaron.
Come see me, please.
Bring that
Thank
pie
you.
with you too.
All right, have you enjoyed this session? Have you been empowered? Is there something that you didn't know before we started this session right here? Help me appreciate our health and wellness department. Come on, y'all, bang them tables. Bang the tables. We have another video. We're going to video, and after that, we're going to play another game or two, but we still got a whole lot of gift cards to give away. A whole lot of gift cards to give to you. We got those 50, there's those 250 ones at the end of the program, but we still have some other. I want to see how well y'all were listening. Okay, we're gonna find out. We're gonna find out who was listening and who was playing around during the session. All right? Are y'all happy to be here? Did you get some stuff that you could take away? All right, we're going to video. What we doing? All right, all right.
The Greater Bronzeville Community Action Plan is BSCO's strategic plan to address community violence and the resulting violence. Through partnerships with over 70 organizations, Bright Star Community Outreach convenes action tables to affect change in the Greater Bronzeville community and beyond. As a convener, we endeavor to identify, deliver, and evaluate high-quality programs for youth and families, ensure education equity for all schools in Bronzeville, increase the resilience of people affected by trauma and violence, provide employment and placement services for residents of Greater Bronzeville. Our areas of emphasis include, but are not limited to, housing, social determinants of health, workforce development, and education. The Community Action Plan was created by listening to the voice of the community and putting into actionable steps ways to collectively bring about change. By the end of this year, through this partnership, BSCO has been able to provide $624,000 in financial support to 10 organizations. During the first round of funding, BSCO awarded 7 organizations with $208,000 to provide services that supported parental leadership and engagement at the school level. The second round of funding provided 3 new and 5 re-granted organizations with $416,000 to support in-school programming that focused on mentorship and trauma-related wraparound services. As the convener and not the competitor, we are looking to the future with hope and the spirit of collaboration to make the Greater Bronzeville community and beyond a more livable, vibrant, and thriving community.
Clap it up, clap it up, clap it up. Who's ready to win some money? Who's been paying attention? We have our director of our health and wellness department with us, Eli Kendrick. Give it up real good. Dr. Eli Kendrick. Let me hear y'all. Eli, I'm so glad that you're a part of this.
I am so honored to be here. I usually watch live.
Yeah.
I watch live, but
Yeah.
it's a different thing to be in the building.
Oh, it's different being in the house, ain't it?
So if you on the screen, if you get the chance, you need to make it live on the scene.
You
so
only got 3 more chances.
It's a different vibe, I'm telling you.
All right, we
want to get some money.
We about
away?
to give away some money.
All right, let's give away some money.
Let's ask a question real quick.
Oh, good quiz time, quiz time. First person to
Wait a minute, hold on.
Okay.
Because they really get excited when it's time to give away gift cards. So we're going to ask you, if you have the answer, just hold your hand up for us, okay? All right, go ahead, doctor.
Y'all hold your hand up, and Joni's going to be the one to let me know who was first.
Yep.
Okay? All right. Question number 1. Give me one of the 5 things that's the social determinants of
This
health.
lady right here with the stripes on the Good and Plenty sweater. Stand up.
What'd you say? Healthcare. That's
Yeah,
it. That's
that's
one of them.
Wave your hand.
That's one of them.
Go right on over there, sis.
Come on,
Get
go.
your gift card.
Go right on over there.
All right. All right. Hands down.
Hands down,
Hands down.
hands down. Oh, okay. All right. Now, in order for you to qualify to be a part of the STC project, how old do you have to be?
Right here with the red jacket.
Hold on.
Hey!
That's it.
Go get your gift card right in that corner over there. Go see Rob. Rob is waving his hand at you right now.
Yes.
All right.
These are some smart people.
They got it.
They
They
got
listening.
it. Oh, man.
They
You know
listen.
what? Want to do it
I
again?
think you need to make it a little harder.
Ooh. Okay, we're gonna make it a little bit harder.
Yeah, you taking it easy on them.
Okay.
They smarter than this right here, what we got. Go ahead.
Give me 2 of the social determinants of health that hasn't been mentioned.
Pink hat.
Pink hat. Who got the pink hat?
Right here. You sis. TT.
Hold on, TT had her hand up. Go ahead, TT.
All right.
Education
and community.
and
she
community.
said.
That's
All
it.
right, Rob. Hook her up, Rob. Clap your hands.
Yes.
Clap your hands.
Oh, we didn't.
Y'all be quick. Y'all be quick.
you
Y'all
gotta
be
be
quick.
on it.
All right. Calm down. This ain't your first time here. It ain't your first time winning. We got you, sis. Chill out.
Got
Give me one more.
One more. Okay. She said, I'm making it too easy, so I'll make it a little bit harder.
And let me stand over here, all right?
So we can see,
Let me
okay.
stand on this side.
All right, here we go. Y'all ready? If you are eligible to be a part of the STC study, how long is the study?
See, y'all ain't listening. Miss Allen.
Miss Allen.
How long?
No, how long are you a part of the study? Johnny, who else we got?
Throw it out. Throw the question out. Because now, see, when somebody don't get the answer right, then everybody hears what the answer is. We can't use it. Go ahead, Eli. Give me another one.
All right. Just
I
for the
got
fun
it.
of it, it was 7 months.
All right.
Okay. Here we go. All right.
I'm
Y'all know the
watching.
letters, right? Y'all know the letters is STC, right? What does STC stand
Right
for?
Right here. You got it.
Yes.
Yeah.
I love it.
Right here. Look, you see
got-
Rob waving his hand? Go get your gift card. Clap it up.
Yes.
That's it. Thank you,
Yes.
Eli.
No, thank you.
Thank you. Come on, clap it up for Dr. Eli Kindred. He is our director of the Health and Wellness Department. Y'all having a good time? Y'all ain't mad at me, are you? I know you not. I was just checking. You know, these games, they get a little, woo, my God. All right. What time we got? What time is it? Time check. 1:30. Look in that camera right there. Wave at our online guests. You need to be here. The energy is over the top. We go hard in here. Say bye-bye. Because these last 2 gift cards are just for the people in the audience. Come on, lift that music up just a little bit. Everybody put your hands together right here. Hey!